Lower the importance, loosen the grip, and let magic unfold in your reality. This is the exact message that just came to me, and I want to share with you here and share with you a couple of thoughts around this and maybe also my own experience. And for you, if you are in a place where you feel like you're hustling, you're grinding, you are really trying to get things to show up in your life, you're working harder, but you still feel it's like something is off, then this one might be for you. I'm outdoor. I'm going to show you the place here, and I'm going to take a swim in the cold water in a moment here and enjoy some sauna and relaxing. And what came to me is this fact that what I've experienced in my life. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for many years now, and I'm a leader for 30 years, growing businesses all of my life. And so much of the time, it's been around hustling and grinding and working a lot of hours to maximize the result. And the only thing that I always experienced is that I worked more. I worked like it happened then. I worked more only to find out that it was kind of like I got so tense. I got so tense around getting to the results. Let me just take this off here. And that's exactly what I'm sharing with you here, this example here, because there's a book called Reality Transurfing, and it came to me, there's one thing in there, it's called lowering the importance. And the fact is that I've seen so many times that if I put if I'm too obsessed about the goal, if I'm too obsessed about getting money into the account or something like that, it's kind of like the wall between where I am and where I want to go. It gets too high and too thick. Maybe you know this in your own life. You set a goal and you get obsessed with the goal, and a lot of a lot of mentors out there teach just hustle and grind. And I did that. But if you experience the same thing, here comes the thing. Maybe just try to relax. Let go of the importance, lower the importance, and see what then happens. And I experienced this some magic around this a couple of times, or many times now in my life. And the first thing that comes to mind right now is some years ago, and I really did a lot of hustling and grinding, and I did good. But then I took some time off. I just relaxed and I just really enjoyed, and I was just like, something great is happening. Money is flowing to me, something like this. And out of the blue, after the lockdowns, all over the world, I was part of a building a property in the UK, and we were told that it was not going to be sold for many years because of the lockdowns and everything was not working good. And I was like, okay, I could have needed those money. I wanted to invest in something else, but I lowered the importance. I let go of it, and I was just like relaxing and just like thinking everything will work out fine. And out of the blue, one day there was an email that now the property is sold. So this is an example. Just gonna shift hands here. This is an example that pushing can be good, but lowering the importance can be really good. And that's where the right word for me right now will be like, that's flow. You follow the flow. You're doing the stuff, you're doing the workouts, but you're also letting go to the gym, you do the stuff there, but then you're also giving your body the time it needs to recover, to get stronger, to look better, to feel better. If you go there all the time, you hustle and grind all the time, you'll burn yourself out. So, and the other example that I promised from the title is that loosen the grip, because this is what I experienced too, is that when I get tense, I don't know about you, but when I get tense, it's like riding this bicycle, and my hands, the grip is just, I'm tensioning, I'm tighter into the grip. I use more muscle. And the thing is, when I ride the bike like that, when I'm tense, it's kind of like the whole thing is shaky, and feels like I use so much energy to hold the steering wheel, the steering, whatever you call it on a bicycle. And then if I lose the grip, and maybe you tried this too, even I take the hands off the grip and do the bike. Don't tell my daughter this, and do and go on the bike and no hands on. I'm in the flow. I'm just like, whoa, this is so cool. I'm in the flow and I'm enjoying the ride. And what's funny is that it seems like when I loosen the grip and take the hands off, I don't feel like I will fall that easily. It feels much more in the flow. So lowering the importance and losing the grip. I hope these two examples make sense for you, because if you sometimes feel like you're hustling and grinding, and maybe even you feel like I should take a break, but you're still hustling and grinding because this is your habit, this is the way you're brought up, this is your nerve system, this is your whole being. But maybe you also notice that you're getting more and more tension. Now, if you feel like this, maybe this is the time to do the thing that will be so scary for you. It was for me, and still is sometimes, if I get back to those habits, actually to let go. Just say, okay, tomorrow, cut off. Not doing anything, relaxing, enjoying, or maybe go for a weekend. Even though your mind is screaming, you don't have time for this. You're just so tight with your grip on the steering wheel, and you've got so much important in you. And maybe that's the right time for you to say, okay, something is calling for me to relax, to loosen the grip, to lower the importance, and to just enjoy my life. So this is an invitation as I do this and I'm walking toward my swimming time. It's an invitation for you, if you want to manifest even better things in your life, lower the importance and lose the grip and enjoy the ride even more, following the flow even more. And if it seems scary, if it seems like, nah, this is so crazy, it could never be the right thing, that's because your mind is so afraid of letting go, of you letting go, of you actually trusting your whole reality, your universe. Let's look at it here, huh? Of you trusting it and be a co-creator with your universe. So I hope this helps, and there's a link below this video if you want to check out our community. And then I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love.